everybody, I'm Maggie Huntz and I'm from Houston, Texas. Yeehaw! And I am a diabetes coach and inspirer, and I am here at Allie and Clint's beautiful space in Acapulco.
All right, great. And how was the trip here from Houston?
Oh, piece of cake. It took like 2 hours. We were here. It was really, really easy. And I was very, very grateful.
And how about the pickup once you got to Acapulco? What was it like? Now you did a thing. You came a few days early and you met a friend in Mexico City. What was that about?
I did. I have a friend in Mexico City, and it was so fun to see her. And she said, we spoke, and she said, you know, too bad you can't come earlier, and then you could spend a day with me, with my family in the country. And I thought, let's try that out. So I went and I called United Airlines, and they were awesome, and they changed the flight for free. Like, it didn't cost me a dime. And I got to spend the day in Mexico City, actually in the country, and then we went to Mexico City and saw the city, and it was so fun. I'm so grateful to discover this beautiful part of the country. It's really extraordinary.
Awesome. And how about getting from the Acapulco airport to the event location?
Well, that was a piece of cake because you picked us up. So here you have your mentor and coach picking you up at the airport so that you have a splendid experience. And it really, really was that. You know, I have diabetes, and so I don't want any other issues. It was so easy. Everything was so lovely. And I happen to also be allergic to onions and garlic, and Allie was so on top of it. Everything like guacamole without the onions and garlic. There were so many considerations to help life be easy for me. I am truly blessed.
Might as well talk about the food.
The food was amazing. And I'm a foodie, and it was so good. You'll see so many pictures that we all took of the food. It was really extraordinary. And first I thought, I wonder if I should go in one of the later weeks after they get this together. And I was like, no way! I got to celebrate my 63rd birthday right here. And you couldn't pick anywhere more beautiful than to celebrate who you really are. It was awesome.
Awesome. How about the accommodations here at the villa?
Very nice. This villa is not just your average villa. It is beautiful. My room is huge, and the bathrooms are huge, and there's 2 places to take a shower. I only need one. It was absolutely spectacular.
All right, great. How about the quality of the other attendees?
They're really extraordinary, and really that's true for all your events, not just this one. They're really amazing people. They're all kinds of people that want to fuel you to be successful in what you're doing and to keep going and to support you. That's extraordinary. That's not easy to find out in the world. And I'm so grateful to have these new friends so we can all support each other at different events. It's like once you're connected, you're connected.
Yeah, you've been coming to a number of our events now for a little more than a year.
Yes.
Why do you keep coming back to all our events?
You know, it's interesting because I used to be very indecisive. Like, should I, shouldn't I? And I have never felt that way, except for the first one. I was like, should I do this? I have to tell you that I even had a tough year. I lost my husband this year in March, and I love him so much. In fact, I still wear his ring around my neck. But I have to tell you that this is more than just learn some good stuff. This is like learn some things that inspire you forward, but it's also a family and a community. And that's extraordinary to be able to meet so many friends. And then when you're on different calls together and everyone supports each other, and that's an extraordinary thing.
Great. You know, it's a lot of marketing. Did you get anything personal out of this?
Oh, here's the thing. You not only get the marketing that you want, but like way beyond what you thought was possible, but you also get the personal. Because Clint will ask you will ask us to tell stories that we don't want to tell. And at first I thought, that sounds kind of spooky. But it was really awesome because I saw how much more impactful all my talks about diabetes are when I share the other things that I may not have wanted to share. And it's so freeing. I feel free. It's incredibly free.
Okay. What about the material that was delivered here? Like, you know, you've been to a number of events and you've been to other seminars, I'm sure. How'd the quality of the material that was taught?
here's the deal. I had goals on what I wanted to reach for this weekend. And I was like, no kidding, wanting to reach them. Like, I don't mess around with that. I really want things to happen. I'm a beautiful New York Jew who wants deliverables. And what I found was that I not only got beyond what I thought was possible, but after you start to do more and more events with Clint, you really know who we are. And all of a sudden today, when you spoke a goal that I had about winning a Tony Award when I was in New York watching shows, that was like spooky, cool, amazing. And what you also get when you do an event like this, where we get to be with you in your beautiful surroundings, thank you for sharing this with us, but you also get time when maybe you're sitting in a chair, you got a little bit of space, and it's like, woo, go over there, ask Clint questions, ask him things, so that I feel like I got to learn so much more than just what's on the syllabus for what you might be able to get. You get that and even more because there's so many opportunities to ask you questions.
Great. How about, what would you say to a person who's on the fence about investing so much money in an event like this, or traveling to a different country, or, you know, going to a place where the actual agenda is not published and you don't know what's going to be happening every single day?
You never do that. So first of all, we're all used to that. But the thing is, I'm kind of a tightwad. Like, in my relationship with my husband, I was always the one who was very careful with money. But the thing is, what you get here is you get beyond what you thought was possible. Like, you get to plan out your future the way you always wanted it, or even better, and you get to find out how to get there. Like, not just the what it is you want, but also the different steps you can take. And things like, take those steps. I'm great at having so many ideas, but then you want to carry those ideas forward. And that's the difference that happens here. And that's the difference that you give us. Because I did a video for a client and you were like, okay, that's good. Try saying this. And that was even better. So to have that time with you, that's golden.
How many pages of notes did you take this week?
Oh my God. I think I filled up an entire notebook, and I already had a notebook half filled before I even started that new one. I love to write things down. And when you say write it on a full page, that way I'm sure to get it.
The United States has travel advisories for people going to Mexico. Did you ever feel unsafe at any time during this whole trip when you were with us?
No. And I'm not interested in not feeling well. Like, I am not interested at all. And so, yes, in the airport you have to wear masks, and that's fine. I've got a billion of them. But what's so nice is that everyone comes healthy, and you've got time to sleep and be supported. And that's extraordinary, because at home in our everyday lives, we don't always have that or take the time for that. And this is about you taking care of you and growing beyond whatever you thought was possible.